2017 City High School basketball regular season came to a close on Thursday with the girls and boys city championships over at Madison Park High School. On the girls' side, the top two teams over the past decade squared off, with New Mission taking on defending champion Fenway. Meanwhile, on the boys' side, you had the Brighton Bengals, who were looking to win their second championship in 3 seasons, taking on the Tech Boston Academy Bears, who haven't won the city title in almost 3 decades. Let's head out to Madison Park High School for the highlights. There you see the Fenway Lady Panthers looking to win their 4th city title in a row, and they got it going early. Shania Tarver on the drive, and Fenway led by 5 after the first quarter. Second quarter, though, belonged to New Mission. Matea Young lays it down beautifully to Kiara Surratt for the basket and 1. That cuts the lead down to 3. New Mission now up by 1. It's Young inside the paint, gets it to go for the Lady Titans as they go up by 3. Then it's Young off the steal. She goes coast to coast in transition for the layup. Young had 10 points in the second quarter. Titans led by 9 at the half. Third quarter, Fenway charges back. Shania Tarver scores on the fast break, cuts the lead down to 5. Then later on in the third quarter, great interior passing here by Fenway. Carter scores the layup for the Panthers as they trail by just 3. Then early in the fourth quarter, 2-point ball game. Tarver with the runner ties it up at 42 there in the fourth quarter. Then on the ensuing possession on the fast break, Thornton off the feed from Carter. Fenway regains the lead for the first time since the second quarter, but a minute and a half to go. It was Tanasia Drayton, the leader for the New Mission Titans, off the crossover. She scores off the window. Titans lead by 2. Then a little bit later, off the Carter miss, it's Drayton beating everybody down the floor. She scores the bucket there. She led all scores with 23 points as the Titans hang on to win the 2017 Girls City Championship 55-50 over Fenway. Then it was the boys' turn. Tech Boston Academy looking for its first city title since 1987. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. Tech Boston had it going early. Shamar Moore knocking down the deep 3. Tech Boston up 5-0. Then midway through the first, Brighton's Jordan Galloway with the acrobatic finish brings the Bengals within 1. Then in the closing seconds of the first quarter, Nunez picking off the steal. Then it's Javon Pierre scoring the layup. Tech Boston led 16-13 after the first quarter. Second quarter now, that belonged to the Bengals. Ty Perry muscles that one home, gives the Bengals a 2-point lead. And then later on, it's LaQ Howard with the pull-up jumper for Brighton. He puts them up by 7. Then on the ensuing possession, it's going to be Gerard Clark getting it inside with a nice move, puts the Bengals up by 9. And then just before the half, it's Willie Veal on the pull-up 3 for the Bengals as they led by 13 at the break. Brighton led by as many as 20 in the third quarter, but then Tech Boston charged back. Walter Duhalis squeezing that one home, brings Tech Boston within 13. Then on the next play, Shamar Browder gets the steal and the bucket. Tech Boston would cut the Brighton lead down to 10 in the fourth quarter, but the Bengals were just too tough down the stretch. Gerard Clark, follow-away jumper, puts the Bengals back up by 12. But later on in the fourth, it's Michael Daring with the elbow jumper. He had 8 points in the fourth, 15 for the entire game. Then it's Jordan Galloway inside to Clark nicely right there. Clark had 22 points to lead all scorers as the Bengals would win the city title 76-64 over Tech Boston. That's Brighton's 3rd city title in 5 seasons. Meanwhile, for the New Mission Lady Titans, that's the first time the girls have won the city title since 2010. So congratulations to both programs. Now that the city championships are over, it's state tournament time here in the city, with all the early round games happening this week. A total of 14 Boston Public High School basketball teams have made it to the tournament, along with several other Boston schools like Cathedral and Catholic Memorial. So make sure you get out there and support the local schools in the state tournament. That's going to do it for sports this week, folks. Be sure to come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.